welcome to the show. We are here today on, well, I say on GT5, going to be taking a look back at the latest Survive the Hunt. Survive the Hunt 80s was, well, using 80s traffic. Wasn't intended when we set it out. The 80s spawn set had been quite updated with a load more cars. Actually, a really cool spawn set. This one was great. But it's just a funny coincidence that the 80th Survive the Hunt was set in the 80s. But regardless, we do, of course, have Hunter audio for this one. As ever, a bit of a language warning on that. Now, we did, try some tweaks to the rule sets, if you will. Still, blowing up prees and whatnot. The idea was with the beams of light, changing the behaviour of them. Honestly, it didn't really quite work. Not going to be something that continues with the beams only kind of being invisible when you get close. It's an interesting idea, definitely worth a try. Did create, I say, a lot more stealth going on with this one. So I set about doing things normally. Didn't quite have the didn't quite go to plan from me straight from the off, but we got to the cemetery. We could blow the car up here and I say stay relatively safe. Yeah, I was on foot a fair bit on this one. The difficult part is trying to get away, with a car in here, and being on foot. I was quite stealthy on foot this time. Will not work next time, because they're going to have seen what I've done here. And, they're going to check a lot more of the on-foot areas. But, yeah, by blowing out the car, had I not had such a bright car, had there been something in the car park, I probably wouldn't have gone for the wandering around on foot. However, that's what I did. It worked pretty damn well. Also, helped out massively by AI being weird.
Over by whoever's in the...
Oh, what, the white DeLorean? White DeLorean?
Yeah, this just ran a red light.
Where'd you lose, Shadow? How the fuck did I lose you already?
Where would the white DeLorean be?
Excuse me, Mrs. Woman, are you Alex from Pharaoh Race?
Where?
She's doing little T-Rex hands. What is wrong with you?
The fact that
No, it's not.
the fact that we're still alive, that's not Alex.
This is exactly the kind of car Alex would pick. Shadow.
Alex would absolutely take this.
Yeah.
What if it was?
In the past?
I'm just gonna
harassing civilian. Mr. Race from Race.
No, it isn't.
Are you sure?
Bloody hell!
Oh no, it's just a random man. Well, I just put him down.
Jesus, from race.
What is wrong with you?
Scare the shit out of me.
He'd have pulled out more than a bloody pistol.
Well, I don't know. I see a man with a gun. I don't stop to ask questions.
Well, I figured 9 times out of 10 when we check a car, it's always the one behind. So I bumped into it, and then he got out and tried to shoot me.
Average 80s reaction to a fender bender.
Alex has had enough of, playing it safe and trying to pretend to be an NPC. Now, as soon as we get near him, he's going to kill us.
So, yeah, the AI were just all over the place in this one. That helps me. If the AI are doing erratic things, I mean, we could see cars driving past. We could see a couple of hunters while I was on foot. I mean, there goes one in a truck. Yeah, AI is doing really weird things elsewhere. Very helpful. Very helpful. Allows me to get away nice and quietly, essentially, which we did incredibly well. It was then off to get the next one. Again, everything was going smoothly. We were nice and an incognito, and once more being helped out by AI cars.
Is there any... who's in the silver Porsche?
No one should be, really. Don't think.
Someone's in the silver Porsche and they've just come out of the helipads.
What the bloody hell is this person doing?
There wasn't a pre there, was there?
No,
that's the weird thing. There's not a pre.
Maybe it's an NPC.
And he would have known.
Maybe he escaped by the water, came back on surface and...
Pull it out of the car. What, Crane?
I mean, it's going. It's
strip club.
It's bolting.
What about the strip club?
Despawned.
Straight ahead, Joe. Straight ahead, Joe. Straight ahead.
This 928 here?
Yeah,
the one
this
that's
one here.
crashed head on into traffic?
Yeah.
No, it's just a... What is it with 928 drivers?
It bolted.
In the middle of the road.
It just flipped me off.
Oh, it's not him!
He's over by the pit.
Not him.
You pulled me away from where I fucking was, and I was at all the
Crane, wait.
It's a fucking plane.
You're a moron.
Or something.
I was just
So,
literally
Go check on the beach because I'm.
check on the pier as well, because he's walked on the pier last times, and
also check jet skis because he'll probably do it.
Oh yeah, jet skis, beach. The main car park by the motorway, maybe.
You're making me angry.
You're angry.
Yes, I'm fucking. Stop stuttering.
Angry Joel.
No,
There's no cars.
fucking truck right.
There's nothing. Right, there's nothing at the fucking.
Yeah,
he wouldn't be no.
Yeah. Since we've not got him, can you? And we're in a car park. Can you drive this thing for a second?
Trick question. Joe can't drive.
Nope. Just do a little lap of the area in it.
Oh, go check that Deluxo crane.
It drives very
Go check that Deluxo GT behind us.
What the
Already
fuck?
behind.
It's like a drift car.
It's like it's got rear wheel steer.
It's just gone over the lights.
Amazing. There's MS9 to it.
I wish it had better. I wish it didn't do that.
Again, I don't think anybody's in a 928.
I love it. There's someone very much.
These
No, it's not him.
Yosemites have such broken
Who's left checking?
handling because the rear end has no grip
I'm just gonna go
for some
pulling up
reason.
and see if anything else.
They
is wrong.
teleported back in. I got abducted.
Who's
Hi, Amy.
Who was this?
Me.
Oh, you shouldn't. I didn't hear you say that.
I said it 4 or 5 times.
Up with this.
There's no
What
way it
is
should
up
open
with
steer
this?
like
Like quadra steer, but like
It's
not
got
visual.
broken handling. The rear end.
Is it the
is all fucked up
BMW,
on it.
Jessica? Is it the BMW?
I need to pay
No, it's the Yosemite.
Oh yeah, it doesn't seem. Doesn't seem.
Now,
You at the front of your car
really
is not
cool
a happy
car.
sight.
Let's go it.
Honestly, the whole Yosemite
What?
mod pack is
Hello.
really broken for handling.
Why is there an upside down police car?
I've got.
Oh,
Why isn't there?
I have made some car.
Not anymore. My door fell off. It just fell off.
Language.
yeah, it's gone back to
Go
London.
back to fucking Los Santos. See, you just opened the door and it just fell straight off.
do we want to assume he's probably gotten out of
want me to get
there by now?
I'm just searching the pier. I'm searching the very end of the pier at the moment.
That's fucking beautiful.
I just spawned it again.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Just to clarify, the pre at whatchamacallit, strip club despawned, so I have just placed
I didn't
a
wonder why it
Libra
wasn't
CC there.
That's worrying. The fact that it did that.
Yeah, so I've just placed one there.
I'm kind of motoring around just to make sure the rest of them seem fine. It's just been one.
I placed one there so Alex has one to blow up, but we
Yeah, my
won't
game is stuck in
necessarily
like shit,
get
so.
notified.
So we were starting to run into technical difficulties, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Again, I mean, on the pier, it was the best way, I think about the only way I was going to survive on that one. It's so difficult to get off the pier quickly, and there were cars relatively close. Maybe if I'd run straight back down into the Porsche and get out of the car park, it'd be tough though. I mean, they know likely where I'm going to go. Hell, as I was at the end of the pier, we could literally hear, I think a shadow was in the car driving above us. So yeah, again, it was very, very stealthy. We were hidden well enough that they just didn't quite spot us in that one. The pier is really difficult to deal with, honestly. It is definitely one of the tougher cars to get and to try and get away incognito, which we did end up doing. It worked relatively well, and by the time we got to the jet skis, we were in the clear. And that would get us across the city once more. It was just an AI car being weird in a storm drain. Well, you know, don't know how it fell down there, but it did. And it's just GTA for you. Something new every time. Again, at this point, still unaware there was any technical difficulties going on with the game. I also do realise there was one vehicle over by the boobs that we never ended up getting. I didn't notice it while I was doing this. I was too busy focused on turning around. But yeah, again, we are able to be incognito.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's that reversing?
Me. I'm watching this start. Oh, it's got an indicator on. It's not him.
There's a car in there.
I was suspicious of it because it used the wrong way.
Yeah, there's a hold.
It ran a red, amber, so just a bit
Cycling Mikey getting run over.
Don't send cars.
You have fun with that.
I'm blind again.
Why do you keep getting blinded?
I don't know. Towards the entrance.
You should know. Good heavens.
I just drive past a random car and then I'm blind. I can't see a thing.
shirt looking a bit weird.
Ow.
I've lost Richmond Hotel.
Like this
You
one.
just like someone's shirt's looking a bit weird.
Put it.
Where do you think he'd go from
taking
Johnson? Do you think he'd go towards oil
Even the green.
fields?
Oh no, it's not.
Is there one in the how would you describe it? Where the container, not container, but you know, like them dock areas to the left.
Ocean Island area.
Boobs is what he's talking
I'm
about.
checking out.
Okay,
I know where those are.
the double D area.
Elgin Island.
Here he go.
Okay, it's not him.
There's this one.
Oh my.
This is a very unique POV for a Survive the Hunt. Of no actual Survive the Hunting. That one's still spawned in.
He's surviving, but we're not very good at the hunting.
I'm not hunting at all. I'm just trying to make the game mode function.
Just driving around. I'm going to get some fuel.
There's one. Which way up?
I've just missed a beam of Robin Reliant.
Oh,
I don't know what it is because it makes me blind.
I hit it and he died and he went up
There is
the
a
oncoming
oil
ramp.
There is a
there was one.
Yeah,
I just checked that one. It's still spawned in.
Okay.
You're at the boobs, are you?
Chris, is this you?
Filthy bastard.
What? Oil fields.
No,
Okay. I saw you started tracking it, so I was like, okay, what?
there is a tree at the airport.
Yeah, I just checked that one. It's still spawned in.
Let's see, is the oil fields one? Oil fields one is here.
Oil fields.
Is it pink?
It is, yeah.
So I was largely helped by Chris not quite paying attention at the important part. I was very worried. I thought I'd been made there, but no, Chris was just on their phone for a couple of minutes, managing to crash into me while not paying attention, which is very funny. And Shadows was around, but yeah, there was no suspicion of me in that car. It was admittedly a car that was unlikely to get looked at much. They wouldn't expect it. But anyway, we carried on. This is when we started realising there was a technical issue. Now, we're not quite sure. I say we're not quite sure. I'd love to be able to help. I don't know anything to do with coding. Amy's worked very, very hard. Amy thought we'd fix this problem. It did seem to be fixed, and then it came back again. Yeah, we're not sure why we're having issues all of a sudden with the target vehicles disappearing. It's, yeah, don't know why. And while, you know, a very good job was done on the fly by everybody trying to replace cars, and Amy would end up spectating me so could inform what was going on when stuff was blowing up. Yeah, there's just some weird bug was occurring. Not supposed to happen. Something that will be looked into and will be rectified for the future, because it did make this quite a lot more difficult for me. Combine that with the fact it was made doubly worse by the fact that not only were the vehicles not spawning as they should, or they'd all spawned as they should, but they were despawning randomly, which is odd. But of course, I don't know where some of them were, so it was difficult to try and get around and figure out where targets were, and not knowing what ones were going to be behaving. Like I will say, initially the plan for this Survive the Hunt was to be using the GTA format. That was going to be the plan for it. However, when we tried to film on that, we were having issues with the vehicles despawning, and we thought it was maybe something to do with the map. It wasn't. Something was fixed, and it should have made them stay spawning, but apparently that just came back. Technical problems do come up, and yeah, was a little bit of a pain in the arse. Now, it helped me with being stealthy, but yeah, so we kind of just drove around a bit in the Fox body while trying to figure out where the remaining stuff was, and that was one of the bigger downside perhaps with the distance-related beams of light. If we ignore the not quite notifying and the car's not quite working as they should do, there was just a lot of trying to figure out where to go, and yeah, that will be changed for future, because I'm not quite sure it worked as intended. It did make, there were certainly some more tense, I said, there's more of a tense one than an out-and-out action one. Either way, we headed off to Mirror Park in the hope that the vehicle up here would be working, and thankfully, at least this time, while it wasn't quite right, there was a vehicle there for us to be exploding. Now, unfortunately for me, at this time, I didn't realise, of course, there were hunter vehicles, you know, closer around. So even though it might not have got the notification, they did still hear it.
My controllers stopped working.
I think that's
you have to restart your game.
Yeah, you have to delete your game, reinstall it.
Uninstall it. Not everyone falls for that, Stevie.
Okay.
Also, all of your cars caught fire. Explosion at Wee Wing, explosion at Wee Wing. I'm here, explosion at, not Wee Wing, fucking Mirror Park. I'm
yeah, that was Alex.
Alex,
He's
I don't know what he's driving.
Mirror Wang.
I'm unsure what he's driving.
Check all the cars in the area.
I'm plugging in my controller.
That's only gone.
I'm restarting the game.
Nothing of value was
The
lost.
only vehicle I've seen so far leaving from the pre there is like a Tamworth.
Yeah, that's definitely what Alex is in.
That boat's fucking shifting.
Come on,
You're in the Range
over.
Rover. My top speed is possibly 103.
Okay. Mirror Park's still there for me.
That honestly terrified me.
Doesn't matter. He is building on his end, so it's been dealt with.
Where do you think he could have gone?
Well, he could have gone west, east, south, or north.
Someone here has place.
I don't think he would have gone up though.
Whoever's in the bus.
Probably Alex.
This great SUV is really teleporting itself around. It might be an AI being funny. I'm in the bus.
Again, this one, it looked like they knew more about me than they actually did. They were roughly checking cars. Speed Beast kind of was around me, but I didn't get made as much as I thought I had. I was very concerned when I parked the Fox body on the driveway when that green car came back past again. It was going to remember having seen it trying to leave. I think what actually saved me in this is rather than going out away from Mirror Park, because I turned back in towards Mirror Park, they're expecting me to leave the area, so by turning back into Mirror Park, I actually confused them. But yeah, I knew one of them, and you see there's Mercedes. I knew there were cars around, and I was in a little bit of strife in here. Could keep hearing the sirens, and I knew one of them was in a police vehicle, and that's why we kind of ended up a little bit down here, because I didn't know if they knew about the red Mustang. That was the problem part. In the end, though, it didn't really happen, and they would have to leave, which then resorted to time starting to run out. So we had to really go for it. I knew where there were a couple of vehicles to aim for, and, well, this was the best option. Wasn't going to stay in the van. We were just going to have to try and go for a blitz with a few minutes remaining and do what we could.
Right, so now he's got away from that. I'll tell you, he was in a cab.
What? In Egypt.
Interesting. I found your car.
Was it silver by chance, Amy?
It's almost that time where we don't want to hear the word survival.
I think so.
Is it still in a car?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't tell you if he was still in it.
Here. Never seen such.
I don't even know what a catch is, so.
It's the
van.
He wasn't in it for very long.
The screenshot.
Yeah, I mean, but he heard us say that it was terrible, so maybe he we would never. Hi, voiceover, Alex.
Gray Fox body at oil fields. Gray Fox body at oil fields. He just blew it up. Going west from oil fields.
Oh, I see him. Yep, he's going down towards the dock road, I need to fucking turn the blimp around. Turn around, you useless piece of shite.
I'm not going to be in the same postcode within 2 minutes. Fuck's the point of doing anything.
He's crossing the river.
Shifting to a supercar to get there quicker, and then shifting back.
Yep, he's going down.
No, Blisker, that would be cheating. You would never do this.
Tram line. My stuttering's causing me to lose him.
Which way is he going?
He's going west still. He's going west.
Right,
well, where?
I know.
It's powerful.
It is, yeah.
Sorry.
I would say so.
I struck
I'm straight up trying to.
Okay. Sorry.
I've been eviscerated.
Where?
Gas construction site.
That's him. That's him.
Near Tinky. Arcadius, past Arcadius. Other construction site. He's going up the road. Why is that thing so fast? He's going underneath the mall. Underneath the mall. Going customs, right at the mall near the customs.
Oh, I'm near him, but I'm in a Seville.
He's near the customs. He took a left. He's going west again.
I still need to pay.
Then he's in Beverly Hills.
Hit maneuver and murder him if you're close enough.
He's near what's his face's house.
Michael's.
Yep, I'm going up. Okay, now he's near where that big, first expensive apartment is.
You're a good kid,
Towers.
Good catch, Franklin.
He's going towards the hotel, Richmond.
30 seconds.
He's at Richmond,
We can still stop him. Maybe. Probably not.
We will.
He's left Richmond.
3 people attempted to block his exit there.
Heading south.
He's heading south.
Stevie.
South? Yeah, he's heading down.
Still around. It takes so long.
Heading towards.
Oh, that didn't help.
Cemetery. Cemetery, turning left, heading south.
He wins! It's over! You don't need to chase him anymore.
So, there we have it. Honestly, it's a getaway car. This thing was good. I actually really liked this, the Fox body. I thought it was a great car. It was quick. It gave them, you know, good amount of trouble. Was good handling, and yeah, we were able to blitz. Admittedly, for 3 minutes, it's not too bad. You can still get in trouble. Do not get me wrong. you know, you can get in trouble in 30 seconds. However, they were not able to quite get enough cars in the fight, and you know, they did try and block the exit of Richmond Hotel. They just didn't have the numbers at that moment in time. We were able to be very, very stealthy for large portions of this, and I mean, we blew up, as I said, we blew up pretty much every single car. The only one that we didn't blow up was the one at the docks, which I didn't realise was even there, because during it I was not looking the right direction to see the beam of light, so I blew up as much as I could, which, while, yeah, it was definitely more slower place, more tactical in terms of trying to stay alive and keep ourselves alive, it did the job. Not going to be able to do that next time, because they're going to be way more wary of me being on foot in places. You know, these tactics work, but either way, though, yeah, the beams of light was an idea. We wanted to try, see how it would work, and it just doesn't quite work with the kind of distance-based ones. The vehicle's not spawning was a pain, but we managed to fix it on the fly as best as possible. However, yeah, that's. That will also be fixed. Sometimes the mods just don't want to play nice. I do still find it amusing though. Chris on the phone, not paying attention, crashing into me. It would be Chris. It would be Chris. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.